Welcome back to another week. This is week 3 now coming on. We just a bit of a brief before we start breaking down the numbers. We got COVID last week, so the store was a little bit closed for a little bit of the time. So you will notice that in the reflection of the numbers and the reflection of the sales. This is because it's at points of the week we made incremental decisions to take the store offline and then re-put it back online, so we didn't get flooded with orders while we were feeling like absolute rubbish. And Pip and I have two different roles when it comes to shipping, and both of them are vital. We both need each other to be 100%. So unless both of us were 100%, we had to take it off. But yeah, without further ado, we'll crack on into the numbers. Okay, so here we have our weekly sales report, like we do every week. We've got this week, 27th of the 6th to the 3rd, which is a couple of days ago now. So yeah, that's the week. All right, we have our Bricklink sales. As I said before, quite a bit of a drop off. Our store was sort of hit and miss last week at being open. While I did work and I kept working to put in uploads, I couldn't confidently say that we'd be sweet as to send stuff out at certain times. So as such, that there's a reflection in the sales. I knew this would come myself, but yeah, that's why quite a bit of a drop off there. Same again, parts sold. As you'll see, there's obviously a going trend down there, and nearly just about half the orders there. Same average amount in sales. We have also increased our threshold for free shipping. We bumped that up to $50 now instead of $40. So what you might notice in coming weeks, a bit of a trend as this veers off towards 50 possibly. I still imagine we would get orders for the lower denominators. So yeah, and they would bring down the average anyway. So unsure how that's going to go in weeks to come, but we'll take a look at that. Same again, average parts, I would expect that to be pretty normal. Average lot, same again, because we still get an average amount of sales, or average amount of pieces made up in those sales. So yeah, Trade Me sales went alright. We couldn't take our Trade Me store offline, so that's probably why this sort of didn't take too much of a hit. Yeah, 20 sales. We've been putting a little bit more stock into Trade Me, so we're going to probably notice that this does tend to go up now a little bit, which is good. Right, let's flick over to the Bricklink stores. Here we are. Lovely chart, always colourful. No changes in position or where people are in the top 10 and the overseas places that we watch this week. Caden looks like he's still definitely top person in New Zealand. 5,690 pieces minus, so it's a significant drop. Someone of his store size, I would expect that he'd be getting a good volume, so I would expect that this would sort of drop and rise a lot more jumpy with the numbers. Got Mock, same again with the bigger store size. You'd expect the numbers to be sort of in the thousands, if you will, for the plus minus like it has here, just because they'll be dealing with a whole lot more orders, so it'll be going a whole lot more higher or lower, and they'll probably be dealing with bigger quantities when they input as well. So yeah. Shaggy's Bricks, same trend as last week. This person is really chucking heaps at the wall there with the amount of stock levels that they're putting in. 38,000 in a week. That's again absolutely. I mean, you look on a global front, and he's the biggest increase globally that we've got on our sheet. So that says enough. I don't know how he's doing so much damn work, but yeah, 7% increase. That's massive. absolutely massive. And you can see it there. There's only a little bit of an increase in lots, so might have been a lot of reconciling there, maybe. I'm not sure. Blanco's bricks, a little bit of an increase there. Same with South Kawaka bricks. HMS brick, a little bit of a decrease. KCF bricks, a little bit of an increase. So not too bad on the numbers here. Nothing too outrageous, high or low. G-Man bricks, that is a big jump. 8,000 pieces, nearly 5%. So that's a huge jump. It's going to make catching him a little bit harder if he keeps putting in more stock. But that's cool. That's cool. 4% on the lots increased as well, which is quite a bit. Not too bad of an increase there. And then you get down to our store. We got 5,400 parts increased. Now this would be even more, to be honest, because some of our pieces we've put in the stock into stock have gone directly into the stock room, because we do our Wednesday night sale on Facebook. So that's not even all the pieces, which is great. And as you can see here, 7% increase in lots. Last week I think I did just about a different set every single day for the week, and I did quantities of each set. So yeah, good amount of production, and even though we had COVID, so that was good. Down at bricks on the dollar, 21,500. That's a big increase, only 0.61%. Just goes to show you the size store that they're dealing with. And a little bit of a decrease on this side, only slightly though. DNA bricks decreased this week. They must have sold quite a bit. But yeah, sometimes you go down, sometimes you go up. That's just how it goes. Bricksart, now just looking over at his channel, it looks like he's offline. It looks like he's doing some moving around, shuffling around. It's probably taking a little bit longer than normal. I'm actually going to watch a video myself to uncover what's actually happening over there. But yeah, no change at all. I guess that one piece might have been a stock adjustment, or someone might have bought it that he knew. He might have given them a password and out the piece went. But yeah, no real adjustment there. Pop's Block Shop, 5,000 parts. Not bad. Probably just sold more than he put in. That's pretty good. Just a brick in the bucket, 2,251 parts increase. Not too bad. That's good. Brick Arena has a drop off there, and then last is Ralph's Bricks with an increase, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, well, it looks like our numbers are probably coming up to Ralph's, one would hope, soon, if we keep having productive weeks like last week in terms of putting in stock. So that'll be good to reach that high. But yeah, so those are the numbers for the week. Next week, hopefully, with this column here can look a bit better. I would predict it will, based on COVID. We'll be leaving our house, and if we keep putting stock in, we're going to keep getting the sales. So it's just that turning over of the wheel of the stock. But yeah, we'll just keep at it, and that'll bounce back like normal, I would predict. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Good to have another week under the belt, and love putting these little things together. If there's a store here that you want to see, feel free to leave a comment below. Happy to add another store. We've got room. I can make this font a little bit smaller, and not take away from what I'm showing, and also have the ability to scroll up and down, obviously. But yeah, so feel free to drop a comment below, and I can at least take a look at it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.